Success is not an accident. It is a deliberate process that requires commitment, discipline, and the right mindset. Most people struggle through life because they don't understand the fundamental principles that govern success. Many believe that talent, luck, or external factors determine their fate, but in reality, success is a combination of mindset, perseverance, and calculated actions. Those who achieve greatness do so because they understand the importance of continuous learning, resilience, and adaptation. Every highly successful individual, from business leaders to top athletes, follows a set of principles that guide their actions. These principles are universal and apply to every aspect of life, whether it's career growth, personal development, or financial success. This guide will not only introduce you to 10 powerful principles but also provide deep insights into how you can apply them to your daily life. You will learn how to break free from self-imposed limitations, develop an unstoppable mindset, and cultivate habits that lead to long-term success. Additionally, this book will include real-world examples, case studies, and psychological insights to help reinforce these lessons. If you follow these principles with dedication and consistency, your life will never be the same again. You will find yourself making better decisions, staying focused on your goals, and ultimately creating the future you've always dreamed of. So, take this journey seriously, absorb these lessons, and apply them wholeheartedly. Your future self will thank you for the choices you make today. 1. Stop comparing yourself to others. Comparison is one of the greatest traps in life. It silently eats away at confidence, steals joy, and limits personal growth. Many people look at the success of others and immediately feel inadequate, as if someone else's accomplishments diminish their own potential. However, this is a flawed way of thinking that prevents individuals from focusing on their unique journey. From a psychological perspective, comparison triggers the brain's reward system, creating a cycle where people constantly seek external validation. This often leads to a perpetual state of dissatisfaction, as individuals measure their worth against unrealistic standards. Social media, with its carefully curated highlight reels of success, exacerbates this issue by showcasing only the best moments of people's lives while omitting struggles and setbacks. This selective portrayal creates a false sense of reality, making it seem as though everyone else is succeeding effortlessly while you struggle in silence. The human brain is wired to seek approval from others, an evolutionary trait that once ensured social cohesion and survival. However, in the modern world, this trait can become a trap, leading to chronic comparison and a distorted self-image. Studies show that excessive social comparison is linked to increased stress, anxiety, and even depression. Instead of measuring your worth based on others, focus on personal progress. Real success comes from mastering your own journey, not from outpacing others in a race that was never yours to begin with. The only real competition you should have is with your past self. Ask yourself daily, am I better than I was yesterday? Have I learned something new? Have I taken meaningful steps toward my goals? If the answer is yes, then you are on the right track. Success is not about sudden, drastic changes. It is about steady, incremental improvements. Each small effort you make builds upon the last, gradually shaping you into the person you aspire to be. Just as a river carves a canyon over time, consistency in your efforts will yield significant results. It may seem insignificant at first, but compounded over weeks, months, and years, your progress will be undeniable. To make this philosophy work for you, adopt a structured approach. Start by setting clear, measurable goals. Break them down into daily, weekly, and monthly tasks. Reflect on your progress regularly and make necessary adjustments. Keep a record of your achievements to remind yourself how far you've come. Moreover, cultivate patience and resilience. Some days progress will be slow, and you may feel stagnant. But remember, even when growth is not visible, it is happening beneath the surface. Just like a seed buried in soil, transformation takes time before it becomes apparent. The most remarkable changes in life do not occur in sudden, dramatic moments, but in the silent, unseen efforts of consistent perseverance. Think of a bamboo tree. For years, it remains beneath the ground, developing strong roots. Then, seemingly overnight, it shoots up rapidly. Your personal growth follows the same principle. What you do daily compounds over time, eventually leading to extraordinary breakthroughs. To sustain resilience, remind yourself that setbacks are not failures but stepping stones. Each struggle strengthens you, each challenge refines your skills, and every obstacle faced builds character. Trust the process, keep pushing forward, and recognize that even on days when nothing seems to be happening, you are still making progress toward your ultimate success. Embrace the journey of self-improvement. The commitment to constant growth will ensure that you not only succeed but sustain your success in the long run. To break free from the cycle of comparison, develop a habit of self-awareness. Pay attention to the thoughts and emotions that arise when you feel envious or inadequate, and use those moments as opportunities for reflection rather than discouragement. Instead of dwelling on what others have, channel that energy into motivation for self-improvement. Ask yourself, what specific skills or qualities do I admire in others, and how can I cultivate them in myself? Limit social media exposure, as prolonged engagement with unrealistic portrayals of success distorts your perception of progress. People tend to showcase their highlights rather than their struggles, leading to an illusion of effortless success. Rather than consuming content that fosters unhealthy comparisons, curate your digital environment by following individuals and communities that inspire growth, resilience, and authenticity. Engage in activities that nurture your skills and passions. Invest time in self-improvement through reading, learning new skills, and practicing mindfulness. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals who uplift and challenge you in positive ways. Consider keeping a success journal where you document personal wins, however small, to reinforce your focus on self-progress rather than external validation. The key is to shift your mindset from competition to collaboration, recognizing that personal growth is a lifelong journey rather than a race. Additionally, keep a success journal. Every night, write down at least 3 things you accomplished during the day. This simple practice reinforces a mindset of progress rather than competition. Lastly, define success on your terms. If your goal is to build financial independence, someone else's achievements in a different field should not make you feel inadequate. Set individual goals that align with your values, and measure your progress against them, not against the standards of others. When you focus on self-improvement rather than comparison, you reclaim control over your personal growth. This shift in mindset allows you to concentrate on meaningful progress rather than external validation. By dedicating yourself to daily learning, skill building, and self-reflection, you create a sense of fulfillment that is not dependent on the achievements of others. Your journey becomes deeply rewarding because it is built on intrinsic motivation rather than fleeting external approval. This approach not only enhances confidence but also fosters resilience, as setbacks become opportunities for learning rather than reasons for self-doubt. The moment you stop measuring success by someone else's standards, you gain the freedom to pursue goals that genuinely align with your values and aspirations. External factors, such as societal expectations or social media portrayals of success, lose their influence over your sense of worth. Instead of being reactive to comparisons, you become proactive in shaping your destiny. This transformation enables you to experience greater satisfaction in life, knowing that your success is measured by your own growth, perseverance, and personal evolution. 2. Nothing is impossible. The word impossible is nothing more than an illusion. History has repeatedly shown that what once seemed unattainable can become a reality with persistence, belief, and the right mindset. Consider Roger Bannister, who broke the 4-minute mile record when the world thought it was physically impossible. Or the Wright brothers, who defied skeptics to invent the airplane. Their stories teach us a valuable lesson: limitations exist only in our minds. Scientific research in psychology and neuroscience has proven that the brain adapts and evolves based on our experiences and beliefs. This is known as neuroplasticity, the ability of the brain to rewire itself in response to repeated actions and thoughts. Every thought you have and every action you take strengthens certain neural pathways, making success a matter of intentional practice and belief. When you consistently tell yourself something is possible and take deliberate action toward it, your brain begins to rewire itself in ways that make success more attainable. Studies in neuroscience have demonstrated that neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections, plays a crucial role in learning and adaptability. The more you engage in activities that reinforce a particular skill, mindset, or behavior, the stronger those neural connections become, solidifying your ability to perform and excel in that area. This is why practice, repetition, and persistence are key to mastering any skill or overcoming challenges. The brain does not distinguish between real and imagined experiences, which is why visualization techniques used by elite athletes and successful individuals significantly enhance performance. By repeatedly envisioning yourself succeeding, you strengthen the same neural pathways that would activate during actual execution, thereby increasing your confidence and capability. In addition, your beliefs shape your actions. If you constantly reinforce the idea that you are capable and resilient, your brain will adjust to support that belief. This is why positive affirmations, goal setting, and continuous learning are powerful tools for growth. Over time, as you maintain disciplined efforts, your skills sharpen, your mindset strengthens, and what once seemed impossible becomes second nature. Ultimately, success is not just about talent or luck, it is about training your brain to support your aspirations. The more you challenge yourself, the more you expand your capacity to achieve greatness. Studies have shown that even visualizing success activates the same neural pathways as actually performing an action. Athletes, for example, use mental imagery to improve their performance, training their brains to respond as if they were already succeeding. Similarly, when you tell yourself that something is achievable and take small steps toward it, you create the possibility of success, both mentally and in real life. Furthermore, Research on growth mindset by psychologist Carol Dweck has demonstrated that individuals who believe their abilities can improve through effort are more likely to achieve success than those with a fixed mindset. This concept has been reinforced by studies showing that people who embrace challenges and persist despite failure develop greater intelligence, skills, and problem-solving abilities over time. A growth mindset fosters resilience, adaptability, and the willingness to experiment with new approaches. It allows individuals to view failures as learning opportunities rather than as permanent setbacks. For example, successful entrepreneurs often encounter multiple failures before achieving breakthroughs. They see obstacles as temporary and persist with determination. By embracing the principle of neuroplasticity, you can actively reshape your thoughts, eliminate self-doubt, and develop a resilient mindset that propels you toward your goals. This involves intentionally exposing yourself to new challenges, adopting self-affirming language, and surrounding yourself with individuals who encourage progress. Over time, these strategies create mental fortitude, making it easier to overcome setbacks and seize opportunities. The ability to continuously improve is within your control. It starts with the belief that change is possible and the commitment to taking action. Instead of doubting yourself, ask, "How can I make this possible?" Approach challenges with creativity, resourcefulness, and determination. When you start believing in possibilities, you unlock your true potential. Break big challenges into smaller, more manageable steps. Develop problem-solving skills by exploring new approaches and learning from failures. Surround yourself with people who push you toward your goals rather than those who reinforce doubts. Many of history's greatest inventions and achievements started as impossible ideas. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. Elon Musk was told commercial space travel was a fantasy, yet SpaceX now launches rockets into orbit. Every breakthrough in human history began with someone who refused to accept impossible. To adopt this mindset, begin by eliminating self-doubt. Replace "I can't" with "I will find a way." Visualize success and use affirmations to reprogram your subconscious mind. Challenge the limitations that society, your upbringing, or past failures have imposed on you. Remember, impossible is just a state of mind, it is not reality. When you start believing in yourself, you will begin to see opportunities where others see obstacles, and that is the key to transforming your life. 3. The best time to start is now. Procrastination is a silent dream killer. It creeps in unnoticed and convinces people that they have all the time in the world. Many individuals spend years waiting for the perfect moment to start working on their goals, only to realize too late that the right time never comes. The reality is, time waits for no one. The longer you hesitate, the harder it becomes to take action. The truth is, the best time to start anything is now. Every moment spent hesitating is an opportunity lost. Success does not come to those who wait indefinitely but to those who take decisive action despite uncertainty. Consider the elderly who often say, "I wish I had started sooner." Their regret serves as a profound reminder that time is our most valuable asset, one that cannot be replenished or regained once lost. Imagine looking back on your life 5, 10, or 20 years from now. Will you feel proud of the steps you took, or will you be haunted by the what-ifs and missed opportunities? Instead of delaying, take immediate action, no matter how small. Even the tiniest step forward is progress, and momentum builds with consistent effort. Start where you are, with what you have, and refine your approach along the way. The act of starting creates its own clarity, and the sooner you begin, the sooner you will achieve meaningful results. Progress is not made through wishful thinking but through consistent effort. The idea that you need to be fully prepared before taking action is a myth. Many successful people started before they were ready, learning and adapting as they went along. The most important step is the first one. Once you take it, momentum builds, and each small action compounds over time. Consider great entrepreneurs, artists, and leaders. None of them began their journey with complete certainty. Jeff Bezos started Amazon in a garage, with no guarantee that it would succeed. J.K. Rowling wrote the first Harry Potter book while struggling financially, unsure if her story would ever be published. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before creating the light bulb. These individuals understood that waiting for perfection would lead to inaction. Instead, they took the leap, learned from their mistakes, and improved along the way. The key to overcoming hesitation is adopting a mindset that embraces progress over perfection. Each action, no matter how small, sets the stage for the next. Break your goal into manageable steps and commit to daily progress. Even reading one page of a book, making one phone call, or writing one paragraph can set things in motion. Small wins build confidence, and before you know it, you will have gained the experience and skills needed to excel. In addition, consistency is what separates those who achieve greatness from those who remain stuck in indecision. While motivation fluctuates, discipline ensures steady progress. It's easy to get excited about a goal in the beginning, but true success comes from showing up every day, even when enthusiasm fades. Growth happens in the small, repetitive actions that compound over time. Commit to showing up every day, regardless of how prepared you feel. Adopt habits that reinforce progress, whether it's waking up early, dedicating an hour to learning, or refining your craft. The more you engage in disciplined, deliberate practice, the closer you get to mastery. Success is not about waiting for the right conditions, it's about making progress despite uncertainty. The world does not reward those who hesitate, but those who take calculated risks and persist in the face of adversity. Even on days when motivation is low, remind yourself that every step forward, no matter how small, is an investment in your future success. One major reason people procrastinate is fear of failure, fear of judgment, or even fear of success. This fear often stems from deeply ingrained beliefs and past experiences where failure was perceived as something to avoid at all costs. However, fear should not be a reason to stand still. Instead, use it as fuel to push yourself forward. Every great achievement in history was accomplished by individuals who faced their fears and took action despite uncertainty. Recognize that failure is not the opposite of success but rather a stepping stone toward it. Failure provides invaluable lessons, refining your approach and making you stronger. The most successful people in the world have encountered failure repeatedly, yet they persisted, adapted, and ultimately succeeded. The key is to reframe failure as feedback, an opportunity to learn, adjust, and grow. To overcome fear, start by acknowledging it. Understand that fear is a natural response to stepping outside your comfort zone. Then, take action in small steps. Exposure to what you fear in controlled, incremental ways helps desensitize your anxiety and builds confidence. Remind yourself that fear is temporary, but regret can last a lifetime. Choose courage over hesitation, and watch as your resilience propels you towards success. To overcome procrastination, start by breaking your goals into smaller, manageable steps. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by the enormity of a task, focus on the next immediate action you can take. Research shows that our brains respond better to incremental progress, making large goals feel less intimidating when they are divided into smaller milestones. Set deadlines for each step and hold yourself accountable. A great way to ensure this is by using accountability partners or tracking your progress in a journal or digital planner. By setting realistic deadlines, you create urgency without unnecessary pressure. Surround yourself with action-oriented people who inspire and motivate you. The company you keep has a direct influence on your behavior, and being around driven individuals will encourage you to stay focused and committed. If you struggle to find a support network, consider joining online communities, mastermind groups, or mentorship programs that align with your goals. Limit distractions and create an environment conducive to productivity. Identify common distractions, such as social media, excessive notifications, or a cluttered workspace, and minimize them. Establishing dedicated work hours and using focus-enhancing techniques can significantly improve your efficiency. Adopt habits that enhance productivity, such as the Pomodoro technique, where you work in focused intervals followed by short breaks to maintain efficiency. The 2-minute rule is another effective method. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, complete it immediately. This prevents small tasks from accumulating and reduces mental clutter, keeping you on track toward your long-term objectives. By implementing these strategies consistently, you will develop a strong discipline that overcomes procrastination and fosters long-term success. Remember, waiting for perfection often leads to inaction. The most accomplished individuals are not necessarily the smartest or the most talented. They are the ones who took initiative despite uncertainty. Success belongs to those who start, learn, and adapt. The longer you wait, the more opportunities pass you by. So, take that first step today, and you'll be amazed at how far you can go. 4. Never stop moving forward. Obstacles are a natural part of any journey, shaping those who dare to push beyond their limits. The people who achieve greatness are not necessarily the most talented but the most persistent. It is not intelligence, luck, or privilege that determines success. It is the ability to keep moving forward despite setbacks. Imagine a miner digging for gold. He might be just inches away from striking treasure, but if he gives up too soon, he'll never know. This metaphor reflects life itself. Too often, people abandon their dreams when they are on the brink of a breakthrough, simply because they cannot see what lies just beyond their current struggle. Many individuals give up at the moment when success is closest, discouraged by temporary setbacks or overwhelmed by doubt. The reality is that success frequently lies just beyond the most difficult challenges. It is the accumulation of perseverance, resilience, and unwavering belief in one's ability to push through adversity. History is filled with examples of people who persisted through failure and hardship to achieve greatness, whether it be Thomas Edison, who failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb, or J.K. Rowling, who faced multiple rejections before her Harry Potter series became a global phenomenon. The ability to endure hardship, learn from failures, and stay committed separates those who succeed from those who fall short. Every difficulty presents a lesson, and every setback is an opportunity to refine one's approach. Those who persist despite hardships develop stronger character, deeper wisdom, and a refined strategy for achieving their goals. True success is not about avoiding failure but embracing it as a necessary step in the journey to greatness. The key is to develop an unshakable mindset that allows you to keep going, even when the finish line seems out of sight. When difficulties arise, adjust your approach but never stop progressing. Growth comes from adaptation, and each challenge is an opportunity to develop new skills, refine strategies, and build resilience. The greatest achievements in history were not born out of comfort, but out of the ability to adapt and push forward. Success is not about avoiding obstacles, it's about finding creative ways to overcome them. If one strategy fails, pivot with agility, evaluate what went wrong, extract valuable lessons, and refine your method to move forward more effectively. Failure is not a stopping point but a checkpoint, a moment to reassess and come back stronger. The most successful individuals in history are not those who never failed but those who continuously learned and adapted in the face of adversity. Take, for example, Charles Darwin's theory of evolution. Species that survive are not the strongest, but the most adaptable. The same applies to personal growth. Those who are willing to adapt and evolve with changing circumstances will ultimately thrive. Whether in business, sports, or personal life, the ability to assess challenges, make adjustments, and persist is what differentiates success from stagnation. To cultivate adaptability, develop an open mindset that embraces change as an opportunity rather than a setback. Understand that adaptability is not just about reacting to change but proactively seeking growth. The most successful individuals constantly challenge their perspectives, embrace new ways of thinking, and remain open to learning. Practice problem-solving skills by exposing yourself to different situations that require critical thinking. Seek out challenges that push you beyond your comfort zone and force you to develop new approaches. Engage in continuous learning by reading, attending workshops, and surrounding yourself with people who inspire innovation and flexibility. Seek feedback from mentors, colleagues, and peers who can provide valuable insights on how you can improve. Constructive criticism is a tool for growth, not a personal attack. By accepting feedback with an open mind, you can refine your methods and strengthen your resilience. Always be willing to adjust your approach. Rigidity leads to stagnation, while adaptability leads to success. If a strategy isn't yielding results, analyze the situation, identify what's not working, and pivot accordingly. By mastering the art of adaptation, you will turn every challenge into a stepping stone for success, continuously evolving to meet new demands and seize emerging opportunities. Each setback is a lesson, offering insights that can only be gained through experience. Failure is not an endpoint but a stepping stone toward mastery. View each difficulty as a teacher that strengthens your ability to navigate obstacles in the future. By embracing adaptation as a fundamental part of growth, you empower yourself to turn challenges into catalysts for success, rather than roadblocks to progress. It is essential to cultivate resilience, the inner strength that keeps you going when circumstances seem impossible. Resilience is not just about enduring hardship but about thriving despite it. It is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, to learn from failures, and to continue moving forward with renewed determination. Building resilience requires mental and emotional endurance as much as skill and intelligence. When faced with adversity, successful individuals do not let their circumstances dictate their future. Instead, they develop coping strategies, seek solutions, and use challenges as opportunities for growth. Some of the most successful people in history, entrepreneurs, athletes, scientists, are those who refuse to let failures define them. Michael Jordan, for example, was cut from his high school basketball team, yet he used that setback as motivation to train harder and become one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Thomas Edison saw every failed experiment as a lesson that brought him closer to success. Oprah Winfrey overcame rejection and numerous obstacles to build a media empire. Resilient individuals see failure not as an endpoint but as a stepping stone toward greater achievements. They cultivate a mindset that not only embraces challenges but actively seeks them as opportunities for learning and personal development. Adaptability, perseverance, and mental toughness are the cornerstones of resilience. To develop resilience, engage in consistent self-improvement. This includes setting personal challenges, developing new skills, and stepping out of your comfort zone regularly. Growth occurs when you push past perceived limits and redefine what is possible. Practice gratitude daily. Acknowledging both small and significant wins reinforces a positive mindset, which serves as a buffer against setbacks. In moments of adversity, maintaining a constructive perspective is crucial. Instead of seeing obstacles as barriers, view them as necessary trials that refine your character, strengthen your resolve, and teach you valuable lessons. Adversity often acts as a catalyst for personal growth, forcing you to develop new skills, adopt fresh perspectives, and discover strengths you never knew you had. Taking breaks when necessary is important, but true resilience is measured by your ability to rise again, stronger and more determined than before. It is not about how many times you fall but how many times you stand up, adapt, and move forward with a renewed sense of purpose. True resilience comes from learning to navigate setbacks with grace, embracing challenges as opportunities, and recognizing that every difficulty carries the seed of personal transformation. Each setback is a lesson, each struggle a chapter in your success story. Instead of being discouraged by failures, analyze them to uncover the wisdom they offer. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I grow from this experience? The answers to these questions will help you turn obstacles into stepping stones toward a more accomplished and fulfilled life. The more you cultivate resilience, the stronger you become, and the closer you get to achieving your greatest potential. By developing mental fortitude, practicing self-reflection, and maintaining a positive outlook, you prepare yourself not only to withstand challenges but to thrive in spite of them. Success is not a destination but a continuous journey of learning, evolving, and overcoming. Let every setback be a reminder that your greatest achievements are still ahead. Keep your eyes on the goal and push forward, no matter how hard it gets. Remind yourself why you started, what inspired you to embark on this journey in the first place. When challenges arise, revisit that original spark of motivation and let it reignite your determination. Visualize your desired outcome, and use that vision as a source of strength when doubts and setbacks threaten to derail you. Every successful person has faced obstacles, but they treated those obstacles as lessons rather than roadblocks. The path to success is rarely linear. It is filled with twists, turns, and unexpected detours. Embrace these difficulties as stepping stones that refine your character, build your resilience, and strengthen your skills. Each hurdle you overcome brings you one step closer to your goal. Remember that persistence, not perfection, is the true key to achievement. Striving for perfection often leads to hesitation and self-doubt, while persistence ensures that you continue making progress, even if it's imperfect. It is through consistent effort, adaptation, and resilience that true success is achieved. Push forward with unwavering determination, knowing that every step, no matter how small, moves you closer to greatness. 5. Take risks to grow. Growth and comfort cannot coexist. Every major achievement in history came from someone willing to take risks. From scientific breakthroughs to revolutionary businesses, progress is driven by those who dare to challenge the status quo. Elon Musk bet everything he had on Tesla and SpaceX despite overwhelming skepticism. Steve Jobs took a chance by redefining personal computing and the smartphone industry. These visionaries were willing to step into the unknown because they understood that playing it safe leads to mediocrity. Taking a risk doesn't mean acting recklessly. It means having the courage to pursue your dreams despite uncertainty. True risk-taking involves thorough research, strategic planning, and the ability to embrace both success and setbacks as part of the process. It requires weighing the pros and cons, seeking guidance from those who have taken similar paths, and having contingency plans in place. Learning from failures is crucial in any risk-taking endeavor. Every setback is an opportunity to refine strategies, build resilience, and develop a deeper understanding of what works and what doesn't. The most successful people are those who view failures not as roadblocks but as necessary detours guiding them toward a better approach. History is filled with examples of innovators, entrepreneurs, and leaders who have faced repeated failures before achieving great success. Thomas Edison famously remarked that he did not fail but rather discovered thousands of ways that did not work before inventing the light bulb. Similarly, Walt Disney was fired from a newspaper for lacking imagination, yet he went on to build one of the most successful entertainment empires in history. The key to overcoming failure lies in self-reflection and adaptability. Instead of being discouraged, analyze your setbacks. What went wrong? What lessons can be learned? How can you improve next time? This process of evaluation transforms failures into stepping stones toward growth. Additionally, building resilience means developing a mindset that embraces persistence. The ability to pivot when necessary and try again with new insights is what separates those who achieve greatness from those who give up. Rather than letting failure define your journey, let it strengthen your ability to navigate obstacles and achieve lasting success. Risk-taking is an essential ingredient of success. Without it, innovation stalls, personal growth remains stagnant, and life becomes predictable and uninspiring. Taking calculated risks allows individuals to expand their horizons, unlock hidden potential, and achieve breakthroughs that would have been impossible if they had stayed in their comfort zones. The biggest risk in life is not taking any risks at all. Avoiding risk might feel safe, but it leads to stagnation, missed opportunities, and long-term regret. Instead of fearing the unknown, embrace it as an essential part of the journey toward fulfillment and achievement. The willingness to take smart risks is what separates extraordinary individuals from those who simply exist within the boundaries of familiarity. If you never take a leap of faith, you'll never know what you're capable of. Many of the world's most successful individuals started with uncertainty, but moved forward regardless. Oprah Winfrey faced multiple rejections before breaking through in television. J.K. Rowling was turned down by several publishers before her books became global bestsellers. They were not fearless. They simply refused to let fear hold them back. Instead of fearing failure, view it as a learning experience. Failure is feedback, a necessary stepping stone toward mastery. Every misstep offers valuable insights, helping you refine your approach and grow stronger. Take the risk, embrace challenges, and push beyond your comfort zone. It is only by stepping into discomfort that you unlock your full potential. The unknown is not a threat, it is an opportunity waiting to be seized. 6. Master your mind. Your mind is either your greatest ally or your worst enemy. If you let negative thoughts control you, they will sabotage your progress before you even begin. A weak mind is filled with self-doubt, constantly whispering, "I can't, I'm not good enough," or "I'll fail." But a strong mind counters these doubts with unwavering confidence and resilience. Think of your mind as a wild horse. It possesses incredible power, but without discipline, it runs aimlessly, expending energy without direction. Your thoughts function in the same way. Without control, they can spiral into negativity, self-doubt, and complacency, limiting your growth and potential. Left unchecked, an undisciplined mind can turn into a breeding ground for procrastination, anxiety, and fear. However, when harnessed correctly, the mind becomes the most powerful tool you possess. Like a skilled rider taming a wild stallion, training your mind requires patience, practice, and conscious effort. It involves more than just positive thinking. It demands deep self-awareness, active reprogramming of limiting beliefs, and the discipline to replace self-doubt with self-empowerment. This process begins with identifying and deconstructing negative thought patterns. Often these thoughts stem from past experiences, societal conditioning, or subconscious fears. By recognizing their origins, you can dismantle their influence and replace them with empowering perspectives that align with your goals. The most successful people in the world are not those who never experience fear or self-doubt, but those who train themselves to push through it. With mental discipline, your thoughts transform into an engine of motivation, fueling your clarity, productivity, and ability to persist even in the face of setbacks. Consistent mental training, through mindfulness, visualization, and self-affirmations, strengthens this process. When you take control of your mind, you unlock its true potential, not as a force that limits you but as a powerful ally propelling you toward greatness. By developing self-awareness and implementing strategies such as mindfulness, affirmations, and cognitive reframing, you take control of your mental landscape. This means recognizing negative patterns before they take root, consciously replacing them with empowering thoughts, and fostering habits that support long-term success. When you actively engage in reshaping your mindset, you gain the ability to navigate setbacks with confidence rather than fear. Mindfulness enables you to remain present, reducing stress and increasing focus on what truly matters. Affirmations reinforce self-belief and instill resilience, reminding you that setbacks are merely stepping stones. Cognitive reframing helps you shift perspectives, allowing you to view challenges not as threats but as opportunities for growth. By consistently applying these techniques, you build mental toughness, increase self-discipline, and cultivate an unshakable mindset. This, in turn, enables you to embrace uncertainty, take bold action, and unlock your highest potential. Your mind is the key to your future. Train it well, and no obstacle will be insurmountable. The solution? Train your mind like you would train a muscle, through consistent practice, patience, and resilience. Just as physical strength is built through repeated effort, mental strength grows when you regularly challenge yourself to push beyond limitations. The more you cultivate discipline, the stronger your mindset becomes, enabling you to navigate challenges with confidence and clarity. When negative thoughts arise, counter them with empowering affirmations. I am capable. I will overcome this. I grow stronger every day. Words shape beliefs, and beliefs dictate actions, so make sure your inner dialogue reinforces success. Instead of focusing on obstacles, train yourself to seek solutions. When faced with difficulties, ask yourself, what can I do to move forward? What resources can I leverage? How can I turn this challenge into an opportunity? By consistently adopting this problem-solving mindset, you rewire your brain for resilience, making setbacks less intimidating and progress more achievable. Over time, your ability to adapt and persevere will become second nature, ensuring that no obstacle can hold you back for long. Developing a powerful mind requires conscious effort. Read, learn, and surround yourself with people who inspire growth. Engage in practices like meditation, journaling, and visualization to reinforce mental clarity. Recognize that setbacks are not failures but opportunities to refine your strategy. Your mindset shapes your reality in profound ways. A strong, focused, and determined mind does not merely withstand adversity. It transforms challenges into stepping stones for growth. Success is not about avoiding difficulties but about conditioning your mind to navigate them with resilience and purpose. When you train your mind to conquer obstacles, you develop the ability to remain unfazed in the face of setbacks. You cultivate mental agility, enabling you to adapt to changing circumstances while maintaining unwavering confidence in your vision. A well-trained mind seeks solutions rather than excuses, embraces discomfort as a catalyst for progress, and remains steadfast in the pursuit of excellence. Mastering success requires an unshakable commitment to personal growth. By strengthening your mindset, you not only rise above adversity but also inspire others to do the same. Your ability to conquer challenges determines the magnitude of your achievements, so commit to sharpening your mental resilience, and success will follow. 7. Stop expecting from others. One of the biggest mistakes people make is relying too much on others for their success. They expect constant support, encouragement, and validation, but when these expectations go unmet, they feel disappointed, frustrated, or even resentful. The harsh truth is that no one owes you success. Your achievements are solely your responsibility. If you keep waiting for others to lift you up, you'll remain stagnant. True success comes from taking full ownership of your journey and understanding that personal growth is a self-driven process. The most accomplished individuals recognize that while support from others can be helpful, it is ultimately their responsibility to build the life they envision. They don't wait for the perfect moment or expect someone to hand them opportunities. They actively seek out challenges, learn from failures, and continuously push their boundaries through persistence, innovation, and self-reliance. By taking decisive action and trusting in your own ability to create change, you empower yourself to break free from limitations and shape your own destiny. Rather than depending on external validation, focus on building self-sufficiency. Develop new skills, cultivate resilience, and take proactive steps toward your goals. True independence comes from knowing that your progress is in your own hands and that external approval is neither a requirement nor a limitation. When you shift your mindset from expectation to action, you gain an unparalleled sense of freedom and confidence. Instead of waiting for recognition, you become the architect of your own success. You no longer rely on approval from others to feel worthy. Instead, you fuel your determination with self-trust and persistence. This shift in perspective transforms obstacles into challenges to overcome rather than barriers that hold you back. By forging your own path, you not only achieve success on your own terms but also serve as a beacon of inspiration for others who seek to break free from societal norms and expectations. When you take ownership of your journey, you demonstrate the power of resilience, discipline, and unwavering focus. You prove that success is not merely about standing alone but about standing strong, unwavering in the face of any challenge. True independence is not isolation, it is the ability to make choices that align with your values and aspirations. It means building a life where your confidence comes from your achievements, your growth stems from perseverance, and your determination fuels your progress. When you embrace this level of self-reliance, you create a ripple effect, motivating those around you to pursue their own ambitions with courage and conviction. 8. Become an unstoppable force. Strength alone is not enough. True success comes from being unstoppable. A strong person might be able to lift heavy weights or endure hardship, but even the strongest individuals have breaking points. An unstoppable person, however, refuses to let anything derail their pursuit of success. Take Thomas Edison, for example. He encountered over 10,000 unsuccessful attempts before finally inventing the light bulb. Most individuals would have given up after a fraction of those failures, but Edison viewed each setback as valuable feedback rather than defeat. He understood that success is built on perseverance, learning, and adaptation. That's the mindset you need: relentless determination combined with a willingness to refine your approach. Each failure provides insight. Each setback is a necessary step in the process of mastery. No matter how many times you stumble, you must get back up and push forward. The world does not reward those who quit, it rewards those who persist, adapt, and continuously seek improvement. True innovators, leaders, and champions are not those who never fall, but those who rise each time they do. History celebrates individuals who turn obstacles into opportunities, proving that persistence is the ultimate differentiator. Be the person who transforms setbacks into comebacks, who learns from failures instead of being defeated by them. When you commit to relentless progress, success does not just follow, you forge it with every step you take. 9. The world respects results, not effort. Hard work is important, but results matter more. Many people put in effort and expect recognition, but the truth is, the world does not reward effort alone, it rewards measurable achievements. If an athlete trains relentlessly but never wins a championship, their dedication goes unnoticed. If an employee works long hours but fails to bring results, they are overlooked for promotions. This may seem unfair, but it is the reality of success. To truly excel, shift your focus from merely working hard to working smart. Define your long-term vision with clarity and break it down into precise, manageable actions that build momentum. Set clear, outcome-driven goals that align with your values and ensure they are measurable and time-bound. Regularly evaluate your progress, adapt to new insights, and refine your approach based on tangible results to maximize efficiency and effectiveness. Efficiency and adaptability are key. Evaluate your workflow consistently to detect inefficiencies, eliminate redundant tasks, and implement streamlined strategies that maximize productivity. Leverage automation and innovative tools to optimize operations, ensuring that your time is spent on high-impact activities. Track your progress meticulously using real-time data, seek constructive feedback from mentors or peers, and remain agile in adjusting your methods to improve performance. Instead of relying solely on effort, cultivate a mindset of continuous innovation, strategic problem-solving, and proactive learning to accelerate your journey to success. Effort is the foundation, but results are the currency of success. It is not enough to simply work hard, you must work with purpose and precision. Strive not just to exert energy, but to generate meaningful impact that drives progress. The goal is not merely to attempt, but to achieve, excel, and continuously push beyond limitations to thrive in every endeavor. 10. Become the person you admire. Think back to your childhood. There was someone you admired, perhaps a superhero, a mentor, or an extraordinary figure who inspired you. At that time, their greatness seemed almost mythical, but as you've grown, you've realized that these individuals were not born exceptional. They made intentional choices that shaped their destiny. As life progressed, societal norms and external voices may have urged you to embrace practicality over passion, convincing you to relinquish your childhood dreams in favor of a more conventional path. Yet, beneath the surface, that admiration remains, a powerful testament to the boundless potential that once ignited your imagination, waiting to be rekindled. The truth is, those you admired were once in your position. They battled self-doubt, encountered failures, and faced seemingly insurmountable obstacles. What set them apart was not an inherent advantage but a relentless commitment to growth, an unshakable belief in their potential, and the courage to keep moving forward despite uncertainty. Now, the time has come for you to step into that role. The world needs individuals who dare to rise, who refuse to be defined by limitations, and who embrace the responsibility of shaping their own future. Become the person you once looked up to, not by merely following in their footsteps, but by forging your own unique path, one that your younger self would be proud of. Embody the strength, wisdom, and resilience you once sought in others, and let your journey serve as a beacon of inspiration to those who will one day look up to you. Your legacy begins with the choices you make today. Rise above hesitation, silence your inner critic, and embrace every challenge as an opportunity for growth. Step boldly into the person you are destined to become, knowing that each decision you make shapes the impact you leave behind. Set an inspiring precedent for the next generation. Demonstrate through your actions that greatness is not an exclusive privilege, but a possibility within reach for anyone willing to commit to growth and perseverance. Led by example, take decisive action, and make a lasting impact that will ripple through time. Your dedication today will not only transform your own life but will also ignite the potential of those who follow, ensuring that your legacy extends far beyond your own lifetime. You now have the blueprint for success. The only thing left is action. Motivation without execution is meaningless. Dreams remain mere fantasies unless they are pursued with unwavering dedication, persistence, and strategic effort. Success is not built overnight, nor is it handed out randomly. It is earned through consistent action, learning from failures, and adapting to challenges. Apply these principles relentlessly, Take deliberate and fearless steps forward, and you will witness the transformation of your life. Success is not reserved for the lucky, it belongs to those who dare to dream, who commit to excellence, and who refuse to be deterred by obstacles. The only real failure is failing to try, and the only true regret is not taking the opportunity to grow. Now it's your turn. Will you take charge of your destiny, or will you let another day slip by? The choice is yours. If you found value in these principles, take a moment to support this journey of growth and learning. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with others who are striving for success. Expanding your knowledge and refining your English skills are keys to unlocking new opportunities. So let's keep learning together. Stay committed, stay inspired, and let's build a future filled with achievement and mastery.